Pomp and pageantry as Barbados remembers those who fought in the 2 world wars. The BWA denies another rumor about water quality. And in sports, Lil Man Daniel and Michael Jackson White to square off in the big final of the World Road Tennis Championships.
Credible, balanced, committed. This is the CBC Evening News.
And a very good evening to you. I'm MIXOLOGY with the Sunday edition of the CBC Evening News and our top story. Barbados paid tribute to those who lost their lives during the 2 world wars at the annual Remembrance Day parade in Hero Square this Remembrance Sunday. Scores of Barbadians braved the early morning sun to witness the annual Remembrance Day parade and service. It is held every year in honor of Barbadian soldiers who died fighting in the First and Second World Wars. It was conducted with the usual pomp and a number of local and international dignitaries attended. Detachments from the Barbados Defence Force Regiment and non-armed groups including the fire service, prison officers, scouts and guides turned out in their numbers to mark the occasion. Governor-General Sir Elliot Belgrave, along with Prime Minister Freundel Stewart, Opposition Leader Mia Mottley, members of the Diplomatic Corps, along with several dignitaries, laid wreaths at the cenotaph to honor those who made the ultimate sacrifice. During the ceremony, there was also an interdenominational service.
There were those who ruled in their kingdoms and were men renowned for their power, giving counsel by their understanding.
We remember before you, O Lord, and entrust to your keeping those who have died in defense of justice and freedom.
We give you high praise and humble thanks for all your sons and daughters who counted not their lives dear unto themselves, but laid them down for their friends.
Grant that all the kingdoms of this world may become the kingdom of Christ, and learn from him the way of peace.
Sir Elliot and Prime Minister Stewart then inspected the members of the Barbados Legion before their departure. The Barbados Water Authority is tonight strongly condemning what it says is another vicious rumor circulating on social media regarding the local water supply, which is reportedly causing some level of panic across the island. Top BWA officials are firmly dismissing claims that the Barbados government has been issued 2 warnings by the Pan American Health Organization, or PAHO, about the levels of water contamination, suggesting that the levels are similar to those in India. Now, BWA Corporate Communications Specialist Joanne Haig says this is absolutely false and has called on Barbadians to ignore this message.
We test our water supplies. The water supplies are well within the correct levels and standards set by the World Health Organization. This is a rumor that was spread via social media, and we are asking persons not to forward this message to your friends because it's not true. It's causing some unnecessary panic, and for people to be asking questions, and of course then the people who normally come to visit our island would then question whether or not they can drink our water. So let me just say again, our water supply is safe, and we would appreciate if those persons who started this rumor and the persons who are forwarding this message to please stop it, because it's not true.
Well, for the last 125 years, the Seventh-day Adventists have been actively working in Barbados. And today, the group joined the Caribbean Broadcasting Corporation's Guardians of the Heritage Initiative in honor of the island's 50th anniversary celebrations. Pastor Colin Thorne says the East Caribbean Conference of Seventh-day Adventists has been actively involved in religious and academic instruction locally.
We've educated many of our nation's children from primary, secondary, even up to tertiary level. We taught them how to hone skills, and we've also taught them professions in an effort to give back to our country. Even though we are not a welfare institution, we have helped the poor, marginalized, victims of fire and flood. But these things and much more are only accomplished through the grace and mercy of Jesus Christ.
And CBC's MCTV Service Coordinator Lana Simmons-Rowe praised the Eastern Caribbean Conference of Seventh-day Adventists for their work as she welcomed the partnership.
As an organization that supports Barbados in so many ways, we knew that you would want to support this Guardian of the Heritage initiative. Barbadians will first think of your very active Pathfinders and Adventurers band at every parade and doing so well with the young people and so much more. Welcome. We are delighted to have this vibrant organization and church on board as you continue to be guardians of our heritage.
Now, there has been a further delay to the resumption of classes at the St. Paul's Primary School, at least for the students of reception up to Class 1. Acting Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education, June Chandler, says students from this group are asked to remain at home tomorrow and Tuesday. Ms. Chandler says classes for students in reception up to Class 1 will resume on Wednesday, November the 16th. Do stay with us. We'll have more news right after the break.
Celebrate 50 years of independence at NIFCA Central in association with Lloyd Erskine Sandiford Center from November 14th to 26th. Beginning with NIFCA Visual Arts and Photography Exhibition, Shades of Light. Monday to Saturday noon to 6 p.m. from November 14th to 26th at the Lloyd Erskine Sandiford Center. Bring a friend and grab the popcorn as we watch some of our locally produced films. 6 p.m. November 18th at the Barbados Public Workers Credit Union Film and Video Screening. Mouth-watering dishes and tantalizing drinks are the main ingredients at the Roberts Culinary Arts Arena. Beef up your skills at our Culinary Arts Workshop or just witness the pros at the Professional Cook-Off, Best Bajan Cook, and Stir It Up Mixology competitions. And come taste the hand of our local celebrities in the Celebrity Showcase. Friday 18th and Saturday 19th November, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Celebrate 50 at NIFCA Central in association with the Lloyd Erskine Sandiford Center, November 14th to 26th.
The Urban Development Commission is doing its part to help inspire national pride and beautify Barbados with its Garden Beautification Competition.
Hi, I'm Patricia Phillips, one of the competitors in Garden Beautification Competition. I want to encourage the whole of Barbados, young and old, to get involved in gardening. So, little container in your home, plant a little seed, watch it grow, and you see how it grows, how it enhances your life. It brings down the stress that we are having from day to day. So I encourage each and every one of you to just sow a little seed, plant a little plant, and we will have Barbados beautiful for our 50th anniversary.
For more information, please call Saya Edwards or Georgia Brooms at 417-1420 or visit udc.gov.bb.
Nita Barrow was a woman in her own right, and how substantial were her international roles. They weren't roles that were played all the time in the Caribbean. When in the Caribbean, not all the time in Barbados. So she was a West Indian woman in a very real way. But beyond that, she was an international woman.
Countdown to 50.
Hi, my name is Diana Odell. I am from West Terrace Primary School. There are only 17 days left until our 50th anniversary of independence. Happy birthday, Barbados.
Countdown to 50.
It's been 35 years since the St. Michael Northwest constituency was formed, and today the DLP's branch celebrated the milestone with a luncheon at Ammon Bay. There, several constituents were recognized for their service in the community, sports and music. Parliamentary representative for the area and Finance Minister Chris Sinclair says the Democratic Labour Party has had a rich history in that constituency. He is optimistic that they will be able to repeat the feat when the election bell is rung.
We've had Lawson Weeks, who was the first representative, and he, I believe, would have been representative for the longest period of time. I believe he was almost 15 years representative, certainly won 3 terms in office. Then we had Mr. Clyde Maskell, who represented the constituency in 2 periods during the by-election and then thereafter. And then, of course, he had myself from 2008.
Mr. Sinclair also revealed the branch will be continuing activities leading up to the Christmas period.
Every year, we keep going up. We actually started with 100 hampers. We went to 150. Then we went to 200. Then we went to 250. Then we went to 325. And this year, we are going to do 400. So that is all part, and it's all done by volunteer work. People who get out of their beds at 4 o'clock in the morning and come down to the constituency office.
Vice Chancellor of the University of the West Indies, Professor Sir Hilary Beckles, has joined the call for United States President Barack Obama to grant a posthumous pardon to Jamaica's first national hero, Marcus Mosiah Garvey, for his 1923 mail fraud conviction in the United States. Sir Hilary's call comes as the Caribbean and the world observes the United Nations declared decade for people of African descent. Sir Hilary says globalization has created a lot of challenges and whites have responded through ethnic solidarity. He says that blacks need to do the same. And stay with us, we'll have sports just after.